What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Storm the Field with DJ. I am DJ, and this is a very big game for the Oregon Ducks coming up this week. It's their first conference game, so it's going to be very interesting how they see this game play out. This is a big noon kickoff game. This is a nationally televised game. Once again, 2 weeks straight for the Ducks. So, how will they handle that? Because they are traveling into a time zone and losing 2 hours of sleep. So how will they handle that? Let's get into my final thoughts. But before we do that, I just want to tell you all to remember to like the video, subscribe, and if you love the Ducks or even the Miami Hurricanes or college football in general, be sure to hit the subscribe button to see more content like this. And yeah, let's get into my final thoughts. So, there are a couple things I think the Ducks need to do in order to very much dominate this game. And that's what I want to see out of this game. Domination by the Ducks. The Ducks in their past 2 matchups have dominated. But we're going into a different territory now. We are playing Big Ten football. And now that it's a conference game. Conference games mean a lot more than your non-conference games. You can make the playoffs and lose all your non-conference games. But you lose just 2 conference games and you're out, most likely. So it really comes down to the fact that conference games bring on more pressure. So how can the Ducks deal with this pressure? Number 1, what they need to do on the defensive side of the ball is contain Preston Stone. If you contain Preston Stone, you'll be able to make him make mistakes and therefore create turnovers off those mistakes and really dominate the field because of that. The other thing you could do is have a very big pass rush. Northwestern is not a very run-heavy team. They are a more mixed team. So if you could bring in that pass rush pretty well, every single play, you'll probably stop some runs and you'll stop some pass plays. The other thing I want to mention is on the offensive side of the ball. I want to see big plays this game. I want to see big plays like we had against Oklahoma State. Like that pass to Corian Moore that went for 65 yards. That run by Noah Whittington. I want to see those types of plays. That will show true dominance in this game for the Ducks. I also want to say, I want to see Dante Moore run the ball more. He is considered to be a dual-threat quarterback. However, he is not really using his legs as much as I would like him to. I would like him to use his legs in a similar fashion to Dylan Gabriel last year, in where a play is not found, so use your legs and make the play. That's what he needs to do. I also would like to see more use out of Makai Hughes. This guy was a very hyped up transfer from Tulane, who is the only school so far Northwestern has lost to. But we haven't really seen use out of him. Of course, we have Noah Whittington at running back 1, and we have other running backs that are really good, but this guy was supposed to be one of the top running backs in the class of the transfer portal this season, and we're not using him. The few times we've used him, he has not played necessarily amazing. Now, it could be that he was a complete bust in the transfer portal. But show us that. I want to see that Makai Hughes is truly a bust. And these games, these easier games, are when to do it. It's not time to do it against Penn State. It's not time to do it against Wisconsin. It's time to do it now against your easier opponents. So I'm really interested to see in what Makai Hughes can do. The final thing the Ducks need to do to win this game, and this is the most important one. You gotta play like you have the past 2 weeks. The past 2 weeks for the Ducks have been incredible. They were running the ball all the way to the end zone however they wanted. They were passing deep. They were doing whatever they wanted. And that's what they need to do in this game. They need to play like they did in those past 2 weeks. They need to play aggressive. They need to play hard. They need to play physical. They need to play fast. That's what Oregon's identity is. That's how you need to play. Don't get away from your identity and experiment. Keep your identity, win this game. It gives you a big lead in the conference as you start 1-0. So that's what you gotta do. That's what you have to do in order to win this game. As the Ducks, you have to stay as who you are. It's very different from last season, where you had a very slow start turn into a very fast rest of the season. This is now a very fast start that you cannot let die out. You cannot. And this game feels like a game that could start the dying out of that momentum that the Ducks had. So, yeah, that's about it. Those are my final thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of my final thoughts and this game down in the comments down below. And yeah, I bleed green and yellow, and DJ out.